see that a lot of people struggles with inside leghang, or it's not safe because of not using the right technique, okay? I'm teaching inside leghang first of the floor, just to get people get used to it and also muscle memory. So we're gonna go up into a nice big lift outside leghang up. I'm gonna take the inside down off. I'm gonna rotate my knee down. I'm gonna come around with my hip, and as I catch the ball with my inside leg, I'm gonna let go of the outside, and look how my hip drops down and my hand stays above my legs. I'm not hooking on, and I don't have this weird angle. It's actually quite sharp. Yeah? Lift, inside that comes down, and I'm gonna hook. Now, this is a very active flexibility and mobility with the hips. So there could be a reason you can't do when you come around because your hips are not ready. So do a lot of hip mobility drill to get the hip going, but that's a good way to start practicing. So the other thing we need to understand is how to lock in with that inside leghang. So if you come around and just pretend we are upside down, so we would get into this position. So my left leg is my inside leg up, and so I place it on the ball, my rib cage, my leg comes around. Now, if you open the knee to the side, you feel that you're nice and loose. But if you squeeze this knee in, look how I nicely rotated into the ball. Squeeze. So it's on my rib cage, on my inner thigh, and on my side of the leg out to the high. And look how, if you squeeze it in, if you're going to try, it's going to give you a really strong hold. So feel out, if the hips are open, you have zero grip. If you close them in and squeeze the knee inward, you're going to have a very strong hold. So when we're upside down, you're going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to go into my outside leghang. My bottom arm, I'm going to lift me up, so I'm going to be one line with the floor. Look how I move my side. So it's not on my hip, it's on my side, bottom of my rib cage. Leg comes around, I look up, change the legs, and I have just a slight drop with my butt. As you can see, my knee got a nice sharp angle here, so I try not to lengthen it or loosen it. I rotate my knee in, activate, and my right hip or the outside hip drops down and away from the ball. So if you look at the ball, it's going to loosen. So you don't rotate towards the ball. You either look up and keep it squared, you actually look gently away and dropping your outside hip down. I'll show you from the other side. So outside leghang, inside leghang. I actively keep this sharp angle and squeeze my knee in and look. Drop the hip down. And when you do that, the ball is going to sit very nicely into your side, and it's going to be extremely painful at the beginning, and then you know that you did it right. Okay? So hope this little tip is going to help.